I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up. It look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get out my problems. Let me. When I've been magic with the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike.
2nd and 3. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
58 is Mike. Man, 80. Team showed up. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shit. Red 80. Shit.
A first down throw, Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Check 99, check 99. Check.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Watch the motion. 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. In for the score as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Yo, lady. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. We don't want this. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Darnold now to throw. And Diggs has it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Darnold. Left side caught by Diggs. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Darnold finding Anderson here, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Bell. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Darnold completes it, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Darnold. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Fielded just inside the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, this is Howard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2nd and 4. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. It's 1st and 10 from the 12, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 9 now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. An 11-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last run.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. This is Bell on the dump off. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check 52. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Come on.
Darnold to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Hey, exit. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
To the air again, Darnold. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey. Sponge. Yo, lady. No. Back.
Again, Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Back to throw, Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. take the knee, let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a run by Bell here going nowhere as they'll hit him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13, Darnold. And an alley to run. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They go counter with Howard. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. They go with Howard again. Still going. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
70, Indy. 53, hey, box truck.
Mike, 53,
55.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Here we go. 15-1. 15-1.
I'm here all day. Check safety.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
SOS.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Darnold. It's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Hey, high 7.
From the 50, it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, come on now, come on.
Hey, Delta.
29 is Mike 29.
First and goal at the
29 is Mike 29. Hey, I'm coming.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. Got his man, that's Harry. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. That's what I do.
Mike's 50 seconds. 50 seconds, Mike.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah. We don't want none. Motion, motion, motion.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, watch the slant. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Now it's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
29 is the Mike. Mike
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's able to find Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Bell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Bell. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. Again, it's Howard. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. Got a man in It's Ross, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Harry. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Running with Howard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howard. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bradley Chubb getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, and he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Mike 29. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Now Darnold. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's fielded at the 45. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Stay with your man. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
Yep. Mike. Hey, Will.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if in it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down, Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
C.J. Mosley on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 5-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Buffalo, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Knows my